What's happening, YouTube? Data Rope on the Comic Commentator coming at you with some head-to-head action. We got Ricky the Hitman Hatton going up against Victor Glassjaw Ortiz. But this gameplay is mainly just a backdrop for some things I want to talk about. We may jump into it later on in the video, but I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Some things I want to talk about, we'll paraphrase it real quick. It's the Fight Night Champion community in general. Sakuraba relapse, my comeback, quote unquote, and the struggles that have been within it. And so yeah, we're gonna start off with relapse and Sakuraba. When I first started YouTube, before I started YouTube, I've always been a great boxing fan of boxing video games. Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the Fight Night Champion, I've always played them, I've always been about it. And I always thought the idea of doing YouTube would be a really cool thing to do. However, I never really thought that it was something that I could be successful at until I came across these three guys, Fight Night's Finest, Sakuraba, and Relapse. Especially at the point that the game was at when I came across their videos. The glory days of having great sim fights in OWC and head-to-head had long passed. The game was already ridden with glitchers and spammers, and just generally not a good time to play Fight Night Champion. I stuck around mainly because, and I've said this a million times, at the core, if you play this game the way it's supposed to be played, Fight Night Champion is the greatest boxing game of all time, hands down. So when I came across these guys' videos, Fight Night's Finest first, and then Sakuraba, and then Relapse, it really gave me hope for the game in general, and it inspired me. I saw that there was a Fight Night Champion community growing, and a group of guys who wanted to stay true to the core values of boxing and simulate boxing in this game, which was what this game was made to be done. And it gave me hope for the game, and it made me want to be a part of that, that sense of community, and just people that really love this game and love it for the right reasons, not just to be some douchebag who wants to be at the top of a leaderboard somewhere. Guys that really appreciate boxing and want to put on great entertaining fights and help keep this game alive. And I really respected that, and no matter what happens from here on out, those three gentlemen will always have my utmost respect. No homo, dick ride, none of that shit. Just general respect, and I owe my subscribers to you three. And you guys have helped me out immensely with advice. Sakuraba, Fight Night's Finest, even Relapse, even though Relapse is a smart ass and in general a dick to fight. He does what it takes to win. At all costs, and I think if you talk to him, he won't deny that. But in general, he's a great dude. Once you get past the stone coldness and the stoner and all that, he's a pretty good guy. So what I'm trying to get down to is the videos that I've seen from Relapse and Sakuraba recently. It's kind of sad to see people that I have great respect for going through what they're going through. Each of those two guys, they put a tremendous amount of work into their channels, and I know I haven't been around long enough, not nearly as long as they have, let's put it that way, but I know the struggles that come with YouTube. Putting in the immense time and effort and not really feeling appreciated and not getting the response that you would like to have for your videos, and dealing with haters, and people just think that you play a video game and you record it and you put it on YouTube and that's really all that's to it, but it's really not, and that's why it sucks to see those guys like that. I've only been at this for a few months, 6-7 months now, and I've already quit once. I already got to the point where I said fuck it, it's not worth it. so I can definitely understand and see what they're going through. With that said, though, the Fight Night Champion community would not be the same. What's left of it anyway would not be the same without those two gentlemen, so I genuinely hope that they change their mind and find a way to enjoy not just Fight Night Champion but YouTube in general, and posting the great content that they put on. I think 90% of people would agree with me. You're always going to have those haters no matter what. You're always going to have the needless criticism, and you know, it's hard to not let it get to you after a while, but you know, you do it because you enjoy gaming and you enjoy putting on great content. So you know, those guys wouldn't have lasted on YouTube with all those things, all those burdens this long if they did not truly enjoy what they do. So I'm hoping that that will be the main factor, and that they will stick around and continue to make great content. With that being said, I just talked about my break that I took, and quite honestly, that is the biggest mistake that I think I've made on YouTube so far. I felt before I left that I was finally starting to get, you know, a little bit of recognition, a little bit of buzz. You know, I got to the point where I was getting 2 or 3 subscribers a day. I'd post a video and I'd have 10-15 comments. I know that's nothing to what some of these guys get, but for me that was awesome. You know, I had people that were actually watching my videos, and the league was going on. You know, we had people putting on great fights. We had a lot of people come in due to the league that were putting on great fights. True Fight Nights Prospect, NS Houston, Militia Matic, HC Gaming. I gotta thank HC Gaming for the work he did for the league again. That was awesome while it lasted. Thank you everybody who participated in that and made that such a great event that it was. It's a shame that it ended the way it ended. I blame myself partly for that because I left. I had a bad stretch of fights and my confidence was really shot, and you know, I needed a break. So, and then I come back and you know, the league is gone, and you know, I feel responsible for leaving HC high and dry, and expecting him to do everything. It's a shame that the league left, but it's more of a shame that those people that participated, they're gone now. You know, we haven't seen anything from NS Houston, Militia Matic, Rough Tactics, aka the Fight Nights Prospect, and those were really the glory days of my YouTube career. It hasn't been a long career, if you will. So it's really disappointing to see the Fight Night Champion community and the struggles that I've been having since I've come back. I've really been working my ass off since I've come back, and you know, it just seems like, yeah, it's not really being successful. I understand how hard it is to get a first chance in YouTube, but I'm finding out more every day just how hard it is to get a second chance. But here's a promise that I'll make to you guys, and whether you want to come back and give me another chance or not, that's fine, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep working my ass off and trying to put on great fights and put out great content, and just hope that you guys come back, and you know, it is what it is as far as that goes. But Sakuraba and Relapse, man, I just want to say that I have immense respect for you guys, and I hope that you guys come back, take your break, do whatever you got to do. We'll all be waiting here for you when you get back. Also, I would like to take the time to reach out to these people that have gone away. Like I said, it's really sad to see the Fight Night Champion community the way it is now. I mean, if we lose Sakuraba and Relapse, we really have 3, maybe 4 people that are in our community anyway that are solidly posting Fight Night Champion videos. It would be myself, Fight Night's Finest, Doc Doser, who Doc Doser doesn't really post anymore either, due to the immense hate that he's gotten on some of these videos. Darth Ward 16 has just come back. I'd like to welcome him back. But I'd like to reach out to these guys. You know, somehow if you guys watch this, come back, man. Come back, start making fights. You know, I'm working with Fight Night's Finest to hopefully bring something back. Not the league necessarily, but something like that. Something that just come together and start fighting each other again and start, you know, putting on great fights and start bringing people back into the league. And I'm going to branch out eventually and start doing other content, but for the most part, Fight Night Champion is my main squeeze, and it's going to remain that way until, you know, until the game is completely dead, until they take the servers offline, until nobody plays it anymore. I'm a Fight Night Champion guy. I'm going to be a Fight Night Champion guy to death. But I'd really like to see people start to come back. So this is an open invitation. Anybody who would like to fight me and have me post a video, any subs that see this and would like to get a fight in, anybody that could possibly be brought into this and have interest in the game, let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you guys do so, support you guys, anything that has to happen to get this Fight Night Champion community back online and back to making great videos. Just let me know, man. With that being said, you know, shout out to Fight Night's Finest and the people who still do post Fight Night content for really keeping the game alive. The three guys that I mentioned. Yeah, I mean, we just got to do something. We can't let this game die. I will not let this game die without a fight, and I hope that people are with me. So yeah, now that all the somber and depressing talk is over with, I said what I need to say. I want to get into the gameplay and some stuff I'm looking forward to doing on my channel. Definitely looking forward to fighting subscribers, like I said. I'd like to get a fight with Fight Night's Finest in for YouTube. Sakuraba, if you're listening, I'd love to get a fight in with you. I mean, nothing serious, man, just a friendly bout, because we haven't yet. We've both been on YouTube, and I've never had the pleasure. I think you're a great fighter. I think that would be a very entertaining fight. I think our styles are similar. So, if you truly are going to quit, I would love to have the honor of doing that, but I understand either way. I'm looking at, I'm almost at 80 subs. I definitely want to plan something big for 100. I'd love to get to 100 subs and 100 videos at the same time and really mix it up together. I've been starting to work on another montage, KO montage. I think that's probably one of the best videos that I've done since I started YouTube, and it was pretty successful. So, and I had a lot of fun making it, man, editing the videos and all that stuff. I really liked that part of YouTube, so I'm gonna start, you know, doing that. So, but yeah, that's the end of the fight. Sorry I haven't gotten to the gameplay, really. We hit him with the one-punch KO. Pretty much dominated this fight. Towards the end, he started spamming a little bit. That's southpaw straight hand. But just with clean boxing and working the body, we were able to take the fight. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Hope you guys were able to concentrate on it a little bit. Probably needed something to drown out my boring ass commentary. Sorry, somber note on there, but it is what it is, guys. I hope we can keep this game alive. And Data Real Point, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, peace.